MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole. Rafael Diaz will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has that gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
High and deep to right center. Caballero ranging back, still ranging back into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Now at the plate, Connor Pitts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He comes in leading the AL in RBIs. I've watched him play a couple of games where he just puts his team on his back and he flat out just carries them. He does it all. And we'll see if he drives in some more right here.
Standing in, Jeremy Pitts. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Boy, one of the top home run hitters in all of baseball, though. D-Row, only 1 home run in his last 10 games.
Yeah, hasn't hit for much damage lately. Kind of expanding his zone, but look for him to get hot again.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Row, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And the count will be full. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Caballero is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2. At the plate, Boof Bobo. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Another 0-2 coming. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up from Oriole Park. It's now 1-0 Tampa. Mel Hitz will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Digging in, David Tejada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Hits, has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out: a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Striding into the box, Sammy Castillo. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Into the box, Tanner Dickinson. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. The 1-1. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Here's Chris Davis now.
The first baseman.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Comes into play here at 273. 11 home runs and 36 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
One out, nobody on. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in now, Danny Gutierrez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A bouncer to the left side. Hits. Gloves it. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. 2-1 Baltimore. Now at the plate, John Pitts. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So stepping in, Sammy Pitts. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
Yeah, but we really can't be surprised by that, right? No doubt he's one of the best all-around talents in the sport today.
He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Pitts over at second. Pitts at first with no outs. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1. Ball even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Now at the plate, Walter Uwasi. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Pause. Now the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 0-1 delivery. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Nope. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 2-2 one more time. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Brady.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brady Day, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. He pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. A ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Outside.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 2-2 fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Right side hit hard. Fielded cleanly by Davis. Oh, look at Davis. Touche, sir. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Anthony Caballero. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Anthony
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Needed that one to be a few feet higher, and the leadoff man is gone to start the home second.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready now for Baltimore, Reggie Kendrick. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
In now, David Figueroa, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. Figueroa, a 27-year-old, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, normally the transition from second base to shortstop goes the other way around, but this guy has such a strong arm. I don't see it being any problem for him to put his foot in the ground, backhand something in that 5-6 hole, and throw a strike to first base.
Stays alive, still 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Kendrick, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lays off 2-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And it's fouled away. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Tejada. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Here's the 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
So digging in now, Sammy Castillo. He singled his last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. The fastball here too low. It's 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it. Hits. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So 4 of the first 7 outs thus far tonight have come via the punch out. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Standing in, Connor Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So coming to the plate, Jeremy Pitts. First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Booth Bobo.
Into the box now, Booth Bobo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Pitts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Taken high and deep to right. Caballero racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Into the box now, John Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1-0. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bradley is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Rays strand a pair. They're down 2-1. Striding in, Tanner Dickinson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. One and one, the count to Chris Davis.
1-1.
Nobody out, runner on first. Into the corner and slicing foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Pitts. He's got it one away. In now for the O's, Danny Gutierrez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Runner at first here, one man out. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. He's set and a 3-0 offering. And he misses ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
At the plate, Anthony Caballero, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Dickinson on second. Gutierrez is over at first with 1 away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pitts is there. 2 down. So striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He drew a walk his first time up.
Bradley Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Into the box, Reggie Kendrick, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. The 1-0. Popped up. And no one will track it down. The set and the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Jeff Pitts. And they'll need him to get something going here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Hit hard back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, Sammy Pitts. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
And a ball, 1-0. Pitts is the leading vote getter at third base in all-star balloting coming into today, so it looks very likely at least that he'll be on the squad, if not starting.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the all-star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
The 1-0 home. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Walter.
Digging in to try it again, Walter Uwasi.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Pitts, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Sixth home run on the season for him, and that pushes the Rays out on top here, 3-2.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
Now batting.
In now, Brady Day.
Brady.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Rays are staked to a 4-2 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Dero. The hitters are on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 3 runs already home here. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Ball 2.
2-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Popped him up. Figueroa ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in once again, Connor Pitts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Figueroa comes up with it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rays 4 and the Orioles 2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading
off the inning, David Figueroa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Tejada. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And low. It's a ball and a strike.
21.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Baseman, Sammy Castillo.
Ready once again, Sammy Castillo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Coming to the plate now, Tanner Dickinson, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Inside.
Castillo is off at first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
High in the air out to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. Still down by a count of 4-2. Up next for the Rays, Jeremy Pitts.
The left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he whiffs on it at first. It's right by him into right.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Marco Lorenz comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Marco Lorenz.
Into the box now, John Pitts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Heading out toward shallow right. Caballero is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now batting, Jeff Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Pitts is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The third baseman, number 8.
Now to the plate, Sammy Pitts. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lays off 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Ready with the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and not in time as the run scores. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Ready to take his hacks again, Walter Iwasi, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First offering on its way. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Tejada ranging back to the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Standing in now, Brady Day. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Connor Pitts would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Ready for another shot now, Connor Pitts. He's set, and the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Middle of the night now for Memorial Park. It's the Rays 8 and the Orioles 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. No hits to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Danny Gutierrez. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point.
Right
so he's
fielder,
got good stuff,
Anthony
and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Stepping in now, Anthony Caballero. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still 8-2. Digging in and looking for more, Jeremy Pitts.
The left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Caballero going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at this one, you can
Now
see
batting,
he puts a good swing on it, but
Drew
I don't think he got it or
Bobo.
just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Into the box now, Boof Bobo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Pitts leads off second with nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping up now, John Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. The 1-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Stepping into the box, Jeff Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
In now, Sammy Pitts. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. A runner on first with 2 away. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Caballero. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Rays are out in front, 9-2. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3 balls and a strike now to Bradley. Hit down the line at first. Dave scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reggie Kendrick. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, David Figueroa, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs pulled.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Back here on the show. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. John Myrick comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Myrick.
Walter Lassi will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Hit hard to short. Figueroa is right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Into the box now, Brady Day. First pitch on its way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. In now, Jesse Pitts. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Slider laid off for a ball. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Fouled away. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Connor.
Coming to the plate now, Connor Pitts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. And this one gets away. Pitts stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in, Jeremy Pitts. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. And this will make its way down to the 333 sign. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
For Tampa Bay.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Boof Bobo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batting.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. To short, hit hard, reined in. Third to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore. The Rays are in front, 11-2. Chris Chavez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 17, Chris Chavez.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. David Tejada. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bungo, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Chavez is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Sammy Castillo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready now, Tanner Dickinson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Popped up. Pitts moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Stepping up to the plate, Jeff Pitts.
Leading off for the Rays, the shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
First pitch on its way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Here now the 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
The third baseman, number 8, Sammy.
Settling in now, Sammy Pitts. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Walter Uwasi, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. And there's ball 2 now. This is pulled into right. Caballero is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Chris Davis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Danny.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Danny Gutierrez. Now here it comes. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Anthony Caballero, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he takes a called strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. Pitts is in pursuit. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Now in the box, Reggie Kendrick. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Now the 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. Into the stands, he got it. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We've played 8 full. The Rays lead it 11-3. Luis Avilan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Luis Avilan.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brady Day. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. The 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jesse.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Pitts. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Avilan stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Hard hit ball to second. To his right, Dickinson. And that's the second out.
Now batting, second base.
Ready for another chance. Connor Pitts, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. So striding forward now, David Figueroa starting things for his
Orioles,
side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Again, a 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
In now, David Tejada. He swings and lines it to left. Pitts is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Sammy Castillo.
At the plate, Sammy Castillo. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit in the air to left field. Pitts has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Tanner Dickinson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Dickinson.
First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Figueroa at second with 2 down. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Tampa Bay Rays blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Mel Pitts wins his league-leading 10th game of the year. Rafael Diaz permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Chris Chavez takes the rare 3-inning save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 45,971. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.